I'm back. Who missed me? Right. Okay, listen, now we all know I'm not the most tech-savvy person, right? First of all, can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know, people in the chat. I'll wait. It's all right. I'll be patient. I'll wait. Come on. Tell me. Someone. Anyone? Can you hear me? Just say, oh, Craig Malloy. Thank you very much. Right, lovely. Whew. Blimey. I'm learning on the job, guys. I'm learning on the job. Firstly, thank you. Listen, I've got to say, right, how do I say it? It's been a very emotional day. I believe the last time I checked, I was on 90 subs, right? Now, bear in mind, I only created this, this morning. I think that's an absolute result, if I'm honest with you. Overwhelming. The comments on YouTube as one, Twitter, Instagram. The comments have been absolutely brilliant. The support has been overwhelming. It's been brilliant. It's been great. Very emotional as well. And I've got to say, guys, thank you very much. It's not an easy thing to do. I feel I've got something to give. So I thought, yeah, do you know what? Sod it, I'm going to try it. And to be on 90 in less than 24 hours, that just goes to show. I always used to say we have the best chat room. I always used to say that. You guys will know. And that today just proves that we have. And I'm seeing the regular faces in the chat as well. So without any further ado, let me give you guys a big shout. So my guy, Jake, come on. Jake's here. We've got Del Boy. Delwyn Jones, big up yourself. Craig Malloy, big up yourself. Who else? We've got Steve RFC7. Hope you're good, mate. Hill Matt Howarth. Hope you're good, mate. Declan Fallon's here. We've got Dread68. Dread. Love that name. Come on. DJ Ashby, big up yourself. True Gunners TV. I believe that's you, Brandon. I think you messaged me earlier on Twitter. I'm sure it's you. If I'm not, then I apologise. But listen, mate, I've seen you a few times as well on Lee's channel, mate. So yeah, we'll definitely do something very soon. Just let me get my plates of meat firmly under the table because I'm winging this at the moment in terms of setting the channel up and all that. So yeah, I'm learning on the job. We've got someone in the chat called Rat Trooper, sick name. Hope you're good, mate. AJ Byatt. Oh, AJ, it's been a while. Hope you're good. Mark PJF85, easier, lovely. Alan Sidorn, hope you're well, mate. My brother, my cousin, my homie, my bro, my side piece. We've got Randy Viper. Big up yourself, Randy, as well. Oh, mate. Tony Blackwell. Come on, Tone. Antonio. Lovely. Happy New Year to you. Nick Dodge. Blimey, do you know what? I only announced this, 20 minutes ago? And there's quite a few of you here already. Wow. Lily Kell, the lovely Lily. I'm going to touch on you in a minute, babe. Hope you're good, darling. We've got Brad Byrne. Hope you're good, Brad. God, this is going to take all night. We've got the lovely Zoe Thomas, my darling, my sweetheart, Zoe. Hope you're well, babes. We've got Omar. Big up Omar. Cousin Omar. Lovely. Hope you're well. We've got the Dugout Football Channel as well. Douglas. Now, as you all know, I'm a massive fan of King and Queens. So every time I see your name, Doug, it just reminds me of that. Douglas Heffernan. Douglas. So, yeah, in case you don't know why I say it like that, that's why. But Doug, hope you're well. And can everybody please give Doug a follow as well on his football channel? Just type in the Dugout Football Channel. He's a Liverpool fan, but let's not hold that against him. Someone's got to support him, right? Who else have we got? We got. I think that's it. Right, lovely. Okay, I've given everyone a shout out. Firstly, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Christmas feels like it was time ago now, doesn't it? And to me, it never really felt like Christmas. I think Christmas is more for kids. It's more for the kids. For us adults, it's just, just having the time off work and being able to stuff our faces and not feel any guilt. That's what Christmas is for me, yeah? So I don't think I'm alone in that. I think you guys agree with me as well. So yeah, I'm going to go from the top. What else we got? What else we got? Craig Malloy, Arsenal performance was embarrassing. Do you know what, Craig? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been out all day today. I didn't watch the game. From what I've heard, we were crap. I heard that the squad he picked was terrible, and I heard that the best player on the pitch for us was Leno. That kind of tells it, really, doesn't it? I've had a few comments as well, guys, from certain people saying, obviously, I've disappeared because Arsenal have started playing well. Well, let's just put that to bed right now. I haven't changed my stance on this football club at all. I want this manager out. He's crap. Yeah. All right. That good enough for you? Yeah. For the haters, he's crap. And I will not sway with the wind. Okay. We lose the game. Arteta's terrible. We win two or three games on the trot. He's the Messiah. He's the God. Honestly, the flip-flopping of our fan base, and it's got worse. In all the time I've not been on here for a couple of months, I'm seeing the comments, and it's just got worse. It's disgusting. And the guys who are doing this, who are saying one thing one week and another thing the week later, I'm sorry, you are an embarrassment to our fan base. Yeah, and you're an embarrassment. I've said it once, guys, and I'll say it again because this really winds me up. Yeah, just because Arsenal put a few wins together, right, doesn't mean all the problems are gone. There's no more toxicity. There's no more poison. Yeah, it's all still there. The one thing I have always said, and anyone who's watched me, and you guys are regulars, right, is that I've always said we've got the makings of a really good squad here. Yeah, my issue is the manager. Okay. And anyone who watches Simon Jordan on TalkSport, and I know Simon Jordan's very much Marmite. You either love him or you hate him. Personally, I think Simon's bang on with a lot of what he says. Some things I don't agree with him on, right? But he likened Mikel Arteta to Frank Lampard of Chelsea. Someone who's just going to come in, put some bits and pieces together. He ain't the main man. He's setting it all up for the main man who's going to come further down the line. That's how I look at Arteta, yeah? I used to say to you guys, any Man United fans in the chat as well, right? I've always said this, Solskjaer, never rated him, yeah? And Man United fans, very similar to us, nowhere near as bad as us, by the way, but very similar to us in the fact that 1 week they hate Solskjaer, then he put a run together, then they loved him. Then they hated him. Then they loved him. Then they hate, love, hate, love, hate, love, hate, love, hate, love, hate. Well, nah, sod all that. Is it any coincidence that since Solskjaer's gone, name me a top club who's gone in for him? If he's that good of a manager, who's gone in for him? If Arteta leaves us, which he will eventually, he won't be here for long, yeah? Who's taking him? Name me a top club who's going to take him. They won't. And this is the thing. And a lot of Arsenal fans at the moment are blinded by it. Yeah, I'm not going to put too much emphasis on this game today. Look, typical Arsenal turned up. Yeah, he picked the wrong team. It was the wrong squad, right? And do you know what? How dare you, Mikel, disrespect this cup competition that has saved your ass, and you disrespect it like that? Nah, not having it. Not having it. Don't want him here. He's not good enough, guys. I'm sorry. I stand by that. He's not good enough. Anyway, let's get into the comments here. Matt Howarth, big up to the big man, Diesel. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. What else we got here? We've got AJ, good evening, Diesel. Big up yourself. Omar, Zoe. AJ, do you know what? That was always your job, wasn't it? Let me know about the likes, right? Because obviously I can't see when I'm doing this. There's 24 people watching at the moment. Now look, let's be real here, right? Let's address the elephant in the room. Yeah. There's been no falling out. I know there's been rumours that are falling out with Terence. We haven't, right? I spoke to Terry today on the phone. for ages. We had a right good chat. There's been no falling out at all. It's literally been a case of everyone's been really busy with work, and obviously trying to juggle that with this. It's been hard. It's been tough. Yeah. There's been no falling out. Anyone who saw the tweet earlier on today from Lily, Claude's daughter, really lovely words. I know Lily's in the chat right now as well, and we had a good chat on the phone earlier on. And I've got to say as well, do you know what, Lily, your support, I tweeted this earlier on. I've said it privately to you, and I'm going to say it publicly to you as well. The support you've given us has been absolutely brilliant. I just want, obviously with what happened with your dad passing away, and you trusted us to continue with the channel, even though there was loads of rumours going around that we were exploiting Claude and we nicked all his money and we stole this and we stole that and we, but luckily, you knew that us two, we're stand-up guys, we're proper Londoners, like we're not wrong-uns. You've seen all the evidence, you've seen all the text messages, you've seen everything, you've seen all the bank statements, we weren't wrong-uns. And you supported us. And I just want to say, obviously, the chat that we had earlier on today as well, wishing me well. You didn't have to, but you did. And I got to say, do you know what? I ended it with class. And listen, even though I'm doing this, Lily, I've said it to you earlier on, I'll say it to you again in front of all these people watching. Anything you need, I'm here. Yeah, you know that. All right. I mean what I say. My word is my bond. Always here. And listen, guys, for everyone watching this in the chat and people who are going to watch it later on and all that, I need you to do me a big favour as well, right? The Gunnar Claude Trust is something that we are very serious and passionate about, okay? I looked earlier on Instagram, and the Gunnar Claude Trust has got 734 followers. For me, judging by who the man was and what he stood for, it's nowhere near enough. So I want everybody, please, please, please give that a follow and start following the Gunnar Claude Trust on Instagram, on Twitter. Yeah, because what Lily's trying to do and what she has been doing is giving kids, disadvantaged kids, kids who aren't privileged enough, shall we say, to be able to go to the games, whether it be money, they can't afford it, or their mum or dad can't take them, or they don't have a mum or dad. These are kids who are lucky enough to get tickets to go to the game. And Lily's doing that. And so a lot of the kids who have gone are the kind of kids who would never have had the chance to go if it wasn't for the Gunnar Claude Trust. It's something we're really serious about. It's been less than a year since he passed away, and I won't have his memory forgotten. So please, we're trying to do something really good here. It's not like we're taking money. Lily's not taking money. This is purely for the kids. It's purely for kids who don't have the luxury of going to an Arsenal game. And we've spoken to some of the parents who have been lucky enough to have got tickets through the Gunnar Claude Trust, and they've taken their son to a game or their daughter. And and when you speak to the kids and they actually turn around to you and say, this is the best day of my life. And some of these kids have had a really hard upbringing, shall we say. They've not been as lucky as me or you guys, or as fortunate. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've still got my parents. We're talking kids here, young kids who don't. Yeah, and yet when they turn around and say, watching the Arsenal game today, my dad took me, or my foster parent took me, and it's the best day of my life. I want to cherish this forever. For me, that makes my heart melt. So listen, I can't speak highly enough of it. I need you guys to please, for me, for Claude, because Claude was always about things like that. It was always about kids should be able to go and watch their team. Money should not be a factor. It shouldn't be an issue. But let's be real, it is. It is. It's expensive. It's not cheap, So please, please, please follow the Gunnar Claude Trust on Twitter, on Instagram. Every stream I do, I'm going to be talking about this. Yeah. So please just shut me up and go and do it. Yeah. Much love to you as well, babe. Much love. Ali Bernard, big up yourself, mate. Hope you're good, homeboy. I've been called worse. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Ali. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. And also, just so you know, yeah, as I said earlier on, we haven't fallen out, myself and Terence. We fell out obviously a couple of times in the past, purely because he can't admit the fact that I'm right when it comes to Arsenal. He can't admit the fact that I'm right when it comes to Arteta. Just because Arsenal are on a bit of a run at the moment in the league and they're winning a few games, it doesn't make me wrong. So, yeah, I would assume you're at home right now, Terence, and you're watching me right now. So, yeah, listen, you're always welcome to come on, you know, whenever you want to get buried. Because I know it's been a while since I buried you last. And you know me, I never shy away from a fight. So if there was ever a time tell for you to come on, it's probably now, right? Because Arsenal are winning a few games. So you probably think, oh, I was right all along, Dee, so you didn't listen to me. You and all your minions. Well, if there was ever a time to come and face me, mate, it's right now. So the invite's there. Everyone's just seen me invite you. So whenever you're ready, brother, come and face me, yeah? And I'll bury you again. But anyway, what you do is amazing, guys. Mad respect to Lily, Diesel, and Tel. Come on, Zoe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Exactly. What else have we got? Dad would be proud of you. I know that much. Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so, Lily. I really do. I know he's up there. I know he's obviously watching us. Still miss him, if I'm honest with you. I miss the rants. I miss those phone calls late at night. And I miss some of the banter we had. Some of it was filthy, as you know, Lily. You've seen the text messages. But but we're blokes. We're men. You know what us men are like. So, yeah. I do miss all of that. Oh, he was a dog, he was. David Contreras, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you. 33 people watching. Mad love. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We've got Winter Surfer. I saw your tweet earlier on, mate. Thank you very much for that. And I hope you're well. Big up, Diesel. Looking forward to your shows on your new channel. Thank you very much. Do you know what, guys? What I wanted to do, and see, I've always had this thing in my mind, right, of certain things I want to do. I don't just want to talk about the Arsenal. That's probably one of the reasons why I set this channel up as well, because I've got so many ideas. There's so many things I want to do. I really do want to touch on mental health. I do really want to go forward with that. Anyone who's watching this right now, if you know of anyone who you feel would be able to come on, maybe do one stream a week or something and just talk about the effects of, I don't know, it could be lockdown or COVID, you know, what we're going through at the moment. Every time I read a paper, every time I pick up my phone and look at the news, every time I see killings, stabbings, I see people committing suicide, I see, you know, people losing their jobs, I see it's all bad, it's all sad. And you know what? There's a few, well, not a lot, but I do know a few people who are suffering at the moment. They suffer from depression. They feel they have no one to talk to. They haven't got any friends who would understand. I get a lot of messages. I will never ever say who I get these messages from, but some of the guys who watch us, I get DMs on Instagram or Twitter, just to say, obviously, you know, watching your shows have helped me through a really difficult time. And you know what? Things like that. I just wish some of these bigger channels, these bigger YouTube channels would tap into that, because let's be honest, I mean, I've got 90 people at the moment on this, you know, and I've not, by all means, I'm not big at all. I've not got a big following. But some of these big channels do. And it's one thing talking about mental health and mentioning those two words. But for me, it's all about actions, isn't it? It's actions. It's not just what you say, it's what you do. You know, because some of these bigger channels, they bang on about mental health, but then I see them tweeting, abusing someone. But because they've got a big following, it just takes one tweet and then all their minions jump onto it and then they go and attack that person over there. But yet they're banging on every week about mental health. For me, that doesn't make sense. Now, listen, I'm not a rocket scientist. You know, I'm not the brainiest guy in the world. But surely, even to me, that doesn't make sense. Yeah? So on this channel, what I want to do, I don't just want to talk, because obviously I'm not qualified. I want someone who's qualified, who knows what they're talking about. I don't just want any idiot, any dickhead. I want someone proper who's going to come on and help people. Yeah? Because if I do one stream a week with someone who's qualified, and you guys can throw your questions at him or her, and we can actually help one person or two people or three, then for me, it's worth doing. It's worth doing. Listen, we're in a time at the moment. We're in a time of life. You know, things are hard. You know, we now got this Omicron nonsense as well. You know, people are dying. You know, I think it's 150,000 people now from this Omicron variant, I believe. I'm sure that's what I read the other day. People are losing like their jobs. You know, this isn't stopping. It's not going away. You know, it's really not. And I just want to, if I can do some good, listen, it's always going to be an Arsenal channel where I'm always going to talk about the Arsenal and all that. But if I can just do that a little bit more and make a bit of a difference and try and do something different that no one else is really doing, then do you know what? For me, it's all worthwhile. It's all worthwhile, you know, help people. Because all I see at the moment is a lot of poison, damage, arseholes, dickheads, pricks, you know. That's all I'm seeing a lot of. And you know what? Nice people, proper people, as we call them in London, proper people. Yeah, they seem to be dying, like they're a dying breed. You know, so listen, let's if anyone knows of anyone, please hit me up. Yeah. Tony Blackwell, laugh at Diesel. Terry calling time on the league so he can win his bet with my son as Arsenal are above West Ham. Ty, mate, there's no words. There's no words, honestly. Do you know what? The one good thing, Tone, I will say, yeah, the one good thing about not doing any streams with him for the last couple of months is my furniture has remained intact. I've not broken anything, yeah? Like I've got my front room. If you guys have noticed, I've got new curtains as well. Do you remember I used to have the black ones? I've got these ones now, right? And they're actually quite sick. I really like them. It brightens up the room. But I've not broken anything. I've not smashed anything. So yeah, it's all right. You know, I've saved a bit of money on my living room. You know, because he's not said something that's pissed me off. But the thing is, though, Tone, you know as well as I do, Arsenal win a few games, and according to Terence, you know, we're going to win the league. You know what he's like. I'm surprised he's not had a bet with you yet. Arsenal are going to do it this year. You know, so as far as I'm aware, he's still having a little sexual relationship with Arteta. I don't think that's ever going to change. So yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately. Oh look, Tony Lottie even noticed it as well. Diesel, new channel, new curtains. It's all uphill from here on. Come on. Exactly. Do you know what? I was going to get some like yellow ones. Was I say yellow, like not the proper yellow, do you know what I mean? But a nice, you know, because it's in at the moment, yeah. But I thought, nah. So I've gone with that instead. But yeah, always looking at ways, mate. Always looking at ways to improve and move on. Omar Diesel, I will watch back the rest of the stream later. I'm going to bed now as it's a bit late. It's 10:30, Omar. It's 10:30, bruv. What's going on? You're younger than me. What's wrong with you? Huh? Old before your time, son. No, I'm joking, Omar. I know you're in a different country. It's probably later there. I understand. Lily Kell, oh my God, Tony, I thought he'd lost weight, but it's just an illusion with the curtains. Why do you think I got these ones? Listen, I'm still carrying a little bit of Christmas weight, people. I haven't been to the gym in ages. I'm not going to lie. Do you remember I was going every single day? I've not been. And do you know what? Over Christmas, I was an absolute pig. I was eating when I wasn't hungry. Yeah, I was full up and I was still eating. Yeah, a lot of it boredom, really. But yeah, I've got to sort myself out. I weighed myself earlier on. I've put about 7 pounds on, but it feels more than that. Yeah, so I lose weight quick, but I also put it on quick as well. I'm the type of person, I look at a cake and I put half a stone on. Honestly, it's really not good. AJ, 25 likes. Thank you very much, mate. Lovely. Del Boy, Arsenal are not a healthy place at the moment. Now, listen, guys, there's 30 of you watching, right? Can I just say, because I've noticed some of these YouTube channels have started mentioning this now, and they seem to be getting all the glory for it. Who was the first person who told you about aubameyang? Me. Yeah, I told you guys. He is a poison. He is a cancer in that dressing room. He's not good enough. He's finished. He's finished. I told you that ages ago, because I was one of the very, very few And big up to Danny Cook as well, because I know I'll never forget that. Danny Cook was the only one really who was with me, yeah, on aubameyang. Even back then, we should have sold him. Should have sold him. And now look, it's another Mesut Ozil situation. This is what pisses me off, right, about this club. No one really talks about that. No one really talks about the off the field. All they talk about is what we're seeing on the field. Right now, I've sort of mentioned to you guys a few times. I've always used that term of Arsenal being what I like to call flat track bullies, right? Where we can beat the little teams, no problem. But whenever we come up against a team, a quality team, we go missing or we're just not good enough. Yeah. Now someone's obviously going to throw the Man City game at me. Yeah, we lost that, but we played really well, right? But again, ill discipline, right? Got to our players mentally. These players, I don't know. But I will say this: I thought Arsenal played really well. We were very unlucky not to have got something more out of that game. Bear in mind who we played. We played the best team in the country at the moment, and we gave them a game and some. Right? That's fine. I want to see that week in, week out. 27 likes. Boom. Right? I want to see that week in, week out, and we don't. I still think that there is some of these players who turn up when they want. Yeah, and if they fancy an easy one, then they won't put it in. My argument has always been, and this is where I always used to bury Terence, right? Is that we've seen these players play well. We know they've got it in them. We know they've got it in their locker, right? So if we know they've got it and we've seen them, why don't they produce it on a more consistent basis? That's always been my argument. It's always been my argument. I've never said this is a crap team. We've got some right good players here, but we've got the wrong manager, right? We've got the wrong manager, right? He's not elite. I want elite. I want the best. I want the best, right? But the thing is, people nowadays, what I've noticed, and Tony Blackwell, because I know me and you, Tony, I think we've spoken about this in the past as well. See how it's changing. Everything I used to love about life, right, is slowly draining. It's dying. It's all the things. It's becoming less and less and less. Because of we're just in a PC world now. Everyone gets a medal for participating. I like winning. I like winners. I do. I watch Lee Gunner's stream. Big up to Lee as well. My mate LG. Watched your stream earlier on. Loved it. Ola, big up to yourself as well, Ola. As well. And I watched that. And we're in this day and age now where competing is enough. So like you get a trophy now or you get a medal just for taking part. And I don't agree with that. What message are we teaching these kids or the kids, the next generation? And this is what I'm saying. Even at work, you can't have a go at anyone anymore because you'll get in trouble. So you've got to really, you got to speak all softly and calmly and kindly and hope they don't take it to heart when really all you want to do is just give them a proper rollicking. And this is what I'm saying. It's all these little things now. It's all, even now, like I've got to be very careful. Well, I don't really, because I'll say what the hell I want on here. But, let's be honest, we're in that day and age now where you just got to be so careful. Do you know what I mean? And it's just, it winds me up. Yeah. But going back to it, I want a winner. I want a manager who's going to walk into that dressing room and the players sit up and take notice. They're not listening to him. Players have got egos, more so now. If you look at Man United as an example, right? I feel for that Ranić because I actually think he's decent. I think he's a good manager. The problem with him or for him is he's got a bunch of players you just don't want to play for him. Right? They threw Solskjaer under the bus. I don't rate Solskjaer. Never have, never will. Right? Comes across as a nice bloke. But as a manager, he ain't. He's third rate. He's useless. He's crap, right? But he was a nice guy. Yeah, he was a nice guy. And he's a Man United legend, right? Let's have that right. He is. But the players didn't respect him. They threw him under the bus. Ranić's got in now. What's going on there at the moment? That's not his fault. He's been there 5 minutes. And I'm hearing about, they don't like his formation, the 4-2-2-2-2 or whatever it is, right? You do what you're bloody well told. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. They will get him out, right? They will get him out because players always win. And I look at Arteta and I just think to myself, do you know what? I still don't see what he's trying to do. I think he's a very lucky manager. I think he's winging it week to week. I don't rate the man. I don't rate him. Going forward, years to come, will he turn out to be a good manager? Who knows? He might. My thing with Arteta has never been personal. I've never rated him. A job like Arsenal should be going to a top-tier manager. Top tier. Yeah? Not someone who may not be in 5-10 years. No, I want someone who's done the business now. Because when you look at this squad we've got, can you imagine if we had an elite manager? With a squad like that, we could do something. We could go places. But you know what? While this man is here, we ain't going nowhere. We will not get top 4. I don't care what anyone says. I see all these things on Twitter. You know, obviously Terrence's people coming out because we win 2 or 3 games on the trot. They find their voice. They find their tongue. Yeah? Right? And they start looking down on people like me and the majority of you guys in the chat as, oh, we're wrong. We don't know what we're talking about. But yet when Arsenal lose a game, these very same people, they go missing. Right? These people tweet every time after Arsenal win a game. Every time. When Arsenal lose a game, they don't tweet. Honestly, it's laughable. It makes me laugh. But it's true. It's true. You know, so when I get those comments about, Arsenal win and I go missing. Listen, I love Arsenal, right? I'm an Islington boy. You know, that's where I grew up. That's where I went to school. That's how I started supporting the Arsenal. Yeah? Right? But let me tell you something now. I support this club, but I'm not a sheep. I won't accept what's dished up. Yeah? Right? This is a big club. And I think do you know what? I think a large part of the problem with these fans, and do you know what? I don't mean to be ageist or ageism or anything like that. But one thing I do notice, I think a lot of these fans, a lot of the younger fans who have only really been about since the Wenger days, right? They don't realise. I used to bang on about this all the time to Terence, you know, Kenny Ken when he's been on and all the others, you know. People don't realise how big of a club Arsenal is. You know, they don't. You know, and it's only when, for example, when you see Arsenal in pre-season, when they go to the Southeast or, you know, Asia, Arsenal can go anywhere in the world and pack it out. Fact. No matter where. You name me anywhere in the world, Arsenal go there, they will pack it out. There are bigger clubs than Arsenal, and they don't have the support we've got, right? It's only when you see these things, when you see Arsenal in a pre-season, just say, for example, they're in China, yeah? And you see the crowds who come to an Arsenal game. It's only those sort of moments where you think, rah, Arsenal really are big worldwide. We are. We're big. Massive, but we don't act like a massive club. And that is where my gripe is. That is where I will always say what I feel about this club. Because I've said it to you guys before and I'll say it again. It's there. It's all there. It's just waiting for someone to come, pick it up and run with it. You know, and that is what annoys me. You got a stadium as lovely as that is. Listen, I'm a Highbury man. I'll always prefer Highbury, right? But if we're talking financially, if we're talking how nice the stadium looks, the Emirates has got it all. It's there, right? It's there. We've got the stadium, training facilities, youth facilities, right? We've got money in the bank. Arsenal have got money. Arsenal have always been known as the Bank of England club, right? We got that name. We got that nickname for a reason. Arsenal have always been and will always be a very rich club. Arsenal have got bags of money. Trust me on that. They've got bags of money, yeah? Right? Now, whether it's the owners, whether it's the manager or what, I'm telling you now, we are a big club, but we're not moving like one. The minute we start to move like one, oh my God, watch this club go. Watch it go. But until then, I'm going to keep saying all this. Omar, Diesel, it's 1:37 a.m. where I am. I am 3 hours ahead of you. All right, I'll shut up. All right, you've shut me up. In that case, if it was 1:37 here, I'd be in bed naked. So I'm not a pajama man. Sod all that. I like to be free. Yeah. But I'd be in bed, Netflix, watching something, mate. So, yeah, I totally get you. Liam R97, big up yourself, Liam. Diesel, if Conte gets a few players through the door at Tottenham, he will finish above Arsenal. Now, listen, I totally agree with that, right? Conte is a top-level manager, yeah? Now, you see, the thing is, right? See, this is the argument I used to have with Terence all the time, yeah? Oh, what's he going to... So, if Conte's at Spurs, right? If Conte doesn't win anything at Spurs, that's it. He's a shit manager. No, he's not. The best managers in the world can't go to every club and win something, yeah? Conte is a top manager. For me, in my opinion, he's at the wrong club. He's at a club who can't match his ambition, right? They just won't do it. They're probably paying him through the nose, right, for Conte, because Conte's not the type of manager who joins a team midway through a season. So for Spurs to have got him, I would imagine they've basically given him a blank check and they've told him to write the amount he wants. And he's done it. And not only that, he's brought his old backroom team with him. To get a manager of that caliber, I'm telling you now, he's named his price and they've paid it. Yeah. Conte won't be there for long because with all due respect to Spurs are a club that should not have a manager like that, right? Spurs are a big club. They're nowhere near as big as us, but they are a big club. But the thing is that Conte's ambition isn't the same as Spurs. If that makes sense. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, they can't match his ambition. He won't be there for long. And if you look at some of the things he's been coming at and saying, if you read between the lines, he's basically saying, look, this team is shit. Half of these players I need to sell and get out the door. And you better back me with some serious dough for me to go out and get the players I want. That's more or less what he's saying. Yeah, that's more or less what he's saying. But you know what it's like with these managers? They word it in a way where they make it sound all scientific and politically correct. Yeah. But if you read between the lines, that's what he's saying. This lot of shit. Yeah. Back me or I'm going to go. That's what he's basically saying. GT Playboy, big up yourself, mate. Hit the like button, peeps. And listen, GT, I'm sure it was you who posted on Instagram, Sidney Poitier. I want to take this moment as well. I'll tell you something. We lost some really good people last year. Like sometimes it's New Year's Eve and you reflect on the year you've had. And it's been a terrible year in so many ways. Lost a lot of people I knew, people, close to me. Chig, Claude, Atu. I read about Shocks. Now, listen, I didn't know Shocks. I've never spoken to him. But I kept seeing the timelines on Twitter and I kept saying, so I just want to say, rest in peace to Shocks and his family. Never knew him, but from what I understand, he was a really nice bloke. It's sad. It's sad. Young guy as well, I believe, got a young family. It's sad, man. It's sad, Chig, still gutted about that. Claude, right, good people. But yeah, Sidney Poitier, absolute legend. What an actor. And I'll tell you something, iconic, especially back in them days. I don't want to go too deep because obviously this isn't the time for it. But yeah, man, yeah, to have done what he done in that era, in that time, where people weren't really for us, I've got to say, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And he's got, do you know what? There's two films, right? I need to let you know, yeah, that's my favourite Sidney Poitier films. It were the two films he did with Bill Cosby. Sorry, Bill Cosby. I know, but I've got to say it. What were they called? Saturday Night, Uptown Saturday Night was the first one, and the second one was Let's Do It Again. Them two films. Anyone who's into their films, watch them two films. Absolutely brilliant, really funny, and them two worked really well together. Steve RFC7, rest in peace. Shocks, big up. AJ again, nice one. Zoe Thomas, rest in peace. Claude, Chicken Shocks. Lovely. It was you, GT, wasn't it? Yeah. See, memory, bruv, memory. See, I do remember all your comments. I think Conte is on 20 million a year at Tottenham. That's what I've read. It wouldn't surprise me, mate. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. But in saying that, look, I think Arteta, from memory, I'm sure he's on 6 million a year, 6 or 8 million a year. Yeah. But if you want the best, you got to pay the best. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. You know, you've got to do it. Craig Malloy, Conte is the Italian godfather. Arteta is a Spanish omelette. He's not even that, mate. That is a disrespect to Spanish omelettes. Del Boy, we did right decision to sell Coutinho and to buy Van Dijk, Alisson, Fabinho. That's the moment. Transfer was a beautiful day. Do you know what? What's everyone's take on Coutinho going to Villa? Because I've got to be honest, I think that's a decent move for them. I think that's decent. He knows Gerrard, played with him for 2.5 years. Yeah. Gerrard knows everything about him, knows his strengths, knows his weaknesses. And I'll tell you something, Gerrard, oh, man, what a baller he was. He always makes my best 11, Gerrard. Always makes my best 11. But I'll tell you something, if he can get a tune out of him, which I think he will, because I think Gerrard's actually a decent manager. I've got to be honest, I do. Would I have him at the Arsenal? No, not yet. I still think he will go to Liverpool. I think he'll be the manager after Klopp. I've always thought that there's always been an agreement somewhere along the line for Gerrard to go back there. I really do believe that. But I think Gerrard's a decent, from what I've seen and from what I've heard, and from, I think he's an up and coming decent manager. I really do. I think he's a good manager in the making. So yeah, time will tell. Obviously, I could be wrong. Steve OFC7, one thing I don't do anymore is dwelling on past results. You've got to move forward. The past cannot be changed. When you accept the past for what it is, it makes life easier. See, Steve, see that comment there, bruv, right? That is exactly why I want to do a segment on mental health. Yeah? Because it's sayings like that, it's comments like that, where it just takes one person to watch this, to read what you've just said, Steve, and go away and think, do you know what? That Steve fella who've put that comment in, he's right. And sometimes that's all it takes. Do you know what? We get over things, right? Sometimes when you've got a problem, what I've noticed is this. If you've got a problem, you can't, it's worse if you speak to your family or to your friends. Sometimes, you know what helps? When you speak to someone neutral, an absolute stranger, sometimes it helps because they've got no allegiance to you, right? There's no bias. Yeah, they tell you straight. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. There's a lot of, listen, we've all done it. We all sort of think about the past, or, that bird I was with and I'm not with her now and I still miss her, and, or whatever. It could be anything. Yeah. Typical me. I always go for the birds, isn't it? But you know what I'm saying, right? We've all done it. Yeah. We've all done it. But you know what? Sometimes, guys, it's a new year's 2022. Let's see what this year brings. There was a lot of crap. There was a lot of good last year, but there was also a lot of crap last year. And I think what we need to do as people, is you look back at last year and you think, right, I can't change that. It's done. Yeah. Do I dwell on it? Yeah. Because the more you live in the past, the more you know what I mean? You're never going to move on. You've got to move on, guys. We can't shape the past. We can shape the future, though. Yeah, we can do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But also, when we make mistakes, it's also important, guys. You need to learn from your mistakes as well. Learn from them. Otherwise, you're always going to be falling into the same trap. And that could be anything. That could be birds. That could be your boyfriends. That could be your job, friendship, anything. Learn from your mistake. We all mess up. Yeah, we all mess up. But if you learn from it, then you'll be better next time, and keep striving. And this all goes to what I was saying earlier on. This is what, some of the arguments I said, with Terence, is because we're in a world now where you're made to feel ashamed for wanting the best. If you're a winner, you're made to feel ashamed of it. Yeah. And I've always said on this channel, listen, I've used the same comment, the same example that I've always used in the past. Yeah. The majority of us have got kids. I have an 8-year-old son, right? A lot of you guys have got your children. Yeah. My son comes home. He got second place on sports day. Brilliant. Great. But it's not good enough. Who got number one? Who got first? Oh, Billy got first. Why did Billy get first? What did Billy do to win? What did he do? Because that's what you got to do next time. Yeah. You come home in your exam results, you got a what? You got a B plus. Brilliant, great. But why didn't you get an A? I'm always asking that question. Good, I'm proud of you. Well done. But why didn't you get that? Why didn't you get the A? Why didn't you get gold? Silver's brilliant. Bronze, well done. But someone got the gold. It wasn't you. I want to know why. And do you know what? You know, as parents, you want your kids to be the best. You know, of course we do. Any decent parent wants their kid to be better than what they ever were. Yeah. All I'm seeing at the moment, parents who don't. Well, I had it tough. Well, you know, I had it tough when I was young. So why can't, you know, I got through it. I was all right. So he'll be all right or she'll be all right. No, everyone's different. Just because you got through it, don't mean they will. Yeah. Any job of a decent parent, you want your kids to have better than what you had. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I will never, ever compromise on that. That is a fact, right? That is a fact. Yeah. And you should be striving to be the best, you know. So when people tell me that they accept what's going on at the moment, or they accept that they're paying the highest ticket prices in Europe and they're getting served up nonsense, or there's 7-8 kits coming out every year and they accept it, why don't you want more? Like, you accept the manager that we've got. Why don't you want better than that? Like, why not? I don't understand it. I look at Tottenham. I look at what they're doing. They got Mourinho, yeah? You guys know, I think I love Mourinho. I've always loved Mourinho. I've always loved him. Maybe not now. He's not what he was. But make no mistake, he's up there. He's up there. Look at what he's won. You know, he's one of the most decorated managers ever. I think he's brilliant, right? Or he was. But I'll tell you something. This guy they've got now, Conte, he's the real deal, right? And he might not do anything at Spurs, but let me tell you something. At least Spurs are showing a little bit of ambition. If it works, great. If it doesn't, oh well. But they're showing it. For me, it's all about the intent. Yeah? Arsenal show no intent, right? And that's the issue I've got. You're telling me a club of Arsenal's stature can't do better than Mikel Arteta? Come on. I'm not having that. Not having that. Anyway, comments. Tony, someone who has mental issues or anxiety needs a mentor, someone they can talk to and relate problems with solutions and goals, and made to realise that life can get better as long as they're worked on. Fact. Exactly, mate. Totally agree. Man City, Chelsea going to game of the week in Premier League as well as Spurs, Arsenal. Yep. Lacazette more hard working than Aubameyang. Listen, I told you, I'm telling you now, that's the one thing I was right on. Aubameyang. I'm sorry. He needs to go. Will he? And now I'm hearing about the COVID. He was in some nightclub or something. And I look at it now. I don't know if that's true, because I've seen some stories saying he was actually out with a meal with the team. Right? So I don't know. I don't know what's real and what's not. I don't. One thing I will say, if he was out in a nightclub messing about, then for me, well, I know this anyway, he's no good. Get rid, Arsenal. Get rid. Whatever you got to do, just get shot of him, because he ain't coming back. He will not come. I'm telling you now, he's finished. Finished. And it's another Ozil situation. Again, the club haven't learnt. They haven't learned. Now, look, we've got a player who's sitting on potentially, 350 grand a week. Yeah? He's just signed a new contract. He doesn't have to go anywhere. Yeah? It's another Mesut Ozil. We haven't learned. We don't learn from our mistakes. And it's laughable. It's laughable. Even when I've seen him on the pitch, he hides. Like, he does. Anyway, some people are telling me, if Arteta goes, getting a new manager, they'll see the old Aubameyang. Aubameyang's not playing because he doesn't like Mikel Arteta. If that is the case, whether I like Mikel Arteta or not, I couldn't care less whether Aubameyang likes him or not. At the end of the day, he's getting paid a lot of money, right, to perform for this club. Yeah. If I don't like my manager, I've had jobs where I can't stand the manager I'm working for, but guess what? I still have to put a shift in or else I'm sacked. Why is it different for these players, these privileged pampered players. Why is it any different? I don't look at them any different to us. They are no different to us. They've got a fatter wallet than what we have. That's it. That's it. You can't buy class. No, I've got no sympathy for these players. I'm sorry. Sorry. David, do you think Laka will stay? Would you give Laka a new contract? No, I'd get rid. I'd get rid. Listen, he works hard. Have a decent player, but he's not going to pull up any trees for us, is he? He won't. You know, he works hard. That's it. You know, they should work hard. They're on over 100 grand a week. Especially him. I'm sure he's on what? 180, 180? 180 grand a week? Christ, give me a quarter of that. I'll work hard. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, this working hard thing, that should be a given. Should be a given. You should want to work hard. You're playing at a club like the Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, so you've got to have something about you to be able to play for this club. You know, when you're playing on match day and all you see are young kids wearing Arsenal tops with your surname on the back of their shirts, knowing that some of these kids saved up all their pocket money and blew all their money just to get your name on the back of their shirt. When these players turn up on a match day and they look up at the box and they see their misses and their young kids sitting there watching you, you should be working bloody hard. You should be working hard. No argument. I'm sorry. AJ, 32 likes. Thank you very much, mate. Liam, Diesel, know why Arsenal are where they are is your fan base. Once they demand better, you will get it. But unfortunately, your fan base is a bunch of clowns who accepts anything. I'll tell you something. I think you're being very polite there, mate, when you say clowns. I can think of another word to call them. But, yeah. No, they are, mate. Look, listen, I said it once. I'll say it again. Whilst the fan base is like how it is, nothing will change at this club. Mediocrity will be accepted by a large part of the fan base. Yeah, it will. It will. You know, I've said it before. I used to say it to Terence all the time. What we have now, people, is we have a lot of fans who, I look at it as we have fans who just want to get their money's worth, right? So let's just say, you know, you get fans who go to the game, they pay their money, they want to see an entertaining game. We could lose 3-2, right? But they've gone to the game, they've seen 5 goals, they've got their money's worth, right? They've had a beer before the game with their mates, they pop to the pub after the game, they've had another couple of beers with their mates, and they go home. As far as they're concerned, yeah, it's been a decent day. Saw 5 goals, got me money's worth. Met with the lads for a couple of pints. Yeah, I'm happy. That's the kind of fans we have now. Yeah. Sad, but that's what it is. Craig Malloy, Ten Hag, I would take with Overmars as director. Mate, see, it's a tough one with that because see the Overmars thing. I'm not a lover of ex-Arsenal players coming here. I'm really not. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't know. We all thought that with Edu, yeah? We all thought, ex-invincible. He gets it. He gets this club. He knows what it means. And he's come in and he's not impressed me one little bit. In fact, I think he's gone the other way. He's arrogant. He's an arrogant bastard. I can't stand the guy. I'll never forget that interview he done. Like having a dig at the fans. As soon as he done that, nah, you're not for me, bruv. You are not for me. I want you out. Arrogant, smug. Nah, not having that. And there's a chance Overmars may be like that as well. I don't want any ex-Arsenal players in any leadership or management positions in this club. I want people who have got no affinity with this club. Yeah, to see it come in and see it with a fresh pair of eyes. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what I want. Also, there's people who have seen titles, proper teams, proper players, but they accept what's happening. Why? Because a lot of people are sheep, Liam. You know, a lot of people are sheep. Listen, let me tell you something now, right? And we all know who they are. You know, there's a lot of big Arsenal channels, right? You know, big, massive followings. And unfortunately, the online fans, the youngsters, they worship some of these big Arsenal YouTube channels, these big, or super fans, whatever you want to call them. right? They do, and they hang off their every word. You know, so if some of these big Arsenal super fans, if they say, "Oh, the sky's purple," then the youngsters will say they'll believe it's purple as well. And that's the thing. If he's saying it, he must know what he's talking about, because he's got thousands and thousands of followers. He's got a really big channel. So if it comes out of his mouth, it must be true. Otherwise, why would he have all these followers? You know, and that's the mindset of a lot of these online fans. And I apologize for the ageism thing, but from what I've seen, it's normally the youngsters. You know, people my age and above. I think we know what's what. We know what's going on. I think that some of these youngsters, I'll say that, fucking Terry's older than me, and yeah, he's one of them. But you know, it's you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if it's an age thing. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But there's a lot of people nowadays who don't really have their own mind. Yeah, they don't have their own mind. You know, they'll watch their favorite stream or, you know, their favorite channel, and then dependent on what they say, these guys, you know, the super fans, then well, if he's saying it, then I'm going to say it, and if he believes that, then I'm going to believe it, and if he thinks this is going to happen, then I think that's going to happen, and that's the sad thing. AJ Diesel, I may only be 22 years old. I love this club with all my heart. I learned the history of the club too. We need serious help to get the club forward. Mate, listen, I think we are a minority, if you like. You know, I think I've said it once, I'll say it again, right? Arsenal, a lot of our fans, more so the younger ones. Listen, I'm 40 years of age. I know what you guys are thinking. I don't look it. I look a hell of a lot younger. Late 20s, maybe. I get it all the time. Stop it. Thank you. But on paper, I am 40, right? But so you see, my age and above, you know, we've seen, you know, the George Graham days, you know, like any time before Wenger, basically. You know, we've seen Arsenal win titles, and we've seen a club with standards. This is why I've always loved George Graham. And for me, he is my favourite ever manager. I can't comment on before. I only know, you know, from the George Graham. And I've got to say, you know, them days is where Arsenal had standards. You know, you could be the biggest player at the club. No one was bigger than George, right? Even the Fergie days, you know, when you look at the big players Fergie booted out of that club, that was Fergie's way of saying, listen, there is one gaffer here, one governor, me, no one else, right? There's three ways of doing things: the wrong way, the right way, and my way. Don't do it my way. There's the door. See you later. Yeah. But it's not that sort of time now, is it? I understand things have got to move on and it's all getting modernized and stuff like that. But I prefer them days, yeah, where there were standards, you know, you fall in line. Look at what's happening now, especially to Man United. Player power, yeah? From what I'm hearing, Ronaldo's the one who's look, I don't like this guy, like, you know, get someone decent or I'm off. You know, and there's a part of me that's thinking, hang on, you are one great. I love Ronaldo. I love Ronaldo. What a player he is, and still is to this day. Right? But you are not the future of Man United, right? We are paying you a lot of money. Yeah. You don't tell us who the manager is. We tell you what to do. You don't tell us. Don't like it. There's the door. See you later. Yeah. But they won't do that. You know why? Because it's all to do with that now. It's money. Ronaldo sells shirts, doesn't he? It's all money now. The COVID thing, money, Omicron, it's all about money. Yeah, it's everything is to do with money. And that is where it winds me up in life now, because it's all about that. It's all about the old do, re, mi, yeah? Right? Player power. I'm not saying it was never there in the past. Probably was. But now it's rife. You know? It's rife. Just because a manager goes to a club and he doesn't do the business doesn't make him a crap manager. He's probably a good manager, but he's got a bunch of players there who call the shots. You know, you got the Pogba and the Mourinho argument. You know, like, you can't talk to a player now. You want to talk to me? Go through my agent. Go through my agent. Don't talk to me. Go through him. Yeah, you never had that in the past. You never had that before. But now, these players, they're pampered. They fly everywhere first class. You know, they play on carpet now. You know, and this is how it's going. I'm seeing, and it's not just with Arsenal. I see it with other clubs as well. You know, you watch a football game, and the team loses. I don't see them in pain or hurt. I'm seeing them having a laugh and a joke with the opposition at the end as they're walking off the pitch. They're having a laugh and a joke. If you want to do that, do it down the tunnel. Yeah, but they don't even care about the fans. They're doing it in plain view of all the people who are watching, right? And I look at that because I've seen Arsenal do it all the time. And I look at that and I just think, do you know what? This is why I just can't respect you. I can't get on board with you guys. I just can't do it. You've lost, and you've not only lost, you've lost badly as well. You were outplayed in that game. And I'm seeing they're having a laugh. They're talking about, meeting up tonight. They're on about, just meet them couple of birds later. Let's have that threesome. And I'm looking at all of it, and I'm thinking, my God, the fans are watching. The fans are hurt. The fans are upset. The fans are watching in disbelief. And you guys are having a laugh and a joke, and you couldn't care less about the fans. Honestly, this is why I will not ever pay for a season ticket for the Arsenal. I will not waste hard-earned money to go and watch that. I won't do it. I won't do it. Watch it on the telly, and that is it. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's get back to the comments. Oh, good one. Del Boy. Name me a free manager right now, Diesel, you would want and fit in perfect for Arsenal. I can't think of anyone, mate. Yes, you can say Diego from Atletico Madrid, but he won't be walking away. He has signed a new contract until 2024. Listen, everybody's got a price, Del Boy. Everybody's got a price. As you all know, Diego Simeone is my dream manager. Dream manager. He is exactly what we need, right? But I like. Do you know what? I'm gonna be honest, right? I know he's having a tough time at the moment. Do you know who I've always liked? I've always liked Brendan Rodgers. I think he's a really good manager. I really do. And I think he'd be a good fit for Arsenal. I really do. I think he's a good manager. He gets a lot of unwarranted abuse for some reason, but I do think he's a good manager. I really do. But see, I would have said Conte when he was available. I would have said it. But again, it comes down to probably money. Yeah, Arsenal don't want a manager who's going to come in, a big elite manager like that, because Arsenal know he won't take any crap. See, Arteta's a puppet. Yeah, Arteta will just do what he's told. Yeah, that's probably why we didn't get Mourinho. Yeah, because I reckon we could have got Mourinho. Yeah, I really do. But he's not the type of manager to just take crap, is he? You know what I'm saying? And Arsenal want a puppet. They want a puppet. So hence why Arteta's here. Nagelsmann's a good manager. Ten Hag's a good manager. You know, they're good managers. Tommy Tuchel, before he got to Chelsea, I'd have taken him. You know, these are good managers. You know, but they are out there, mate. They are out there. But, yeah, we just make do with the cone man. No. Right, listen, guys. Hang on, let's have a look here. AJ, Diesel, you look 26, no more. What is your process to pull that off? Right, let me tell you something now. I'm so glad you put that. That does wonders for my ego. So basically, AJ, what it is, twice a day I moisturise. Right? I use a Vino cream. Yeah, so anyone who's not got that, go and get it. A Vino cream is quality. And obviously on the body, cocoa butter, but that's standard. But yeah, it's all about the Aveeno cream. And you need to cleanse, tone, and moisturise twice a day. In the morning when you get up and just before you go to bed of a night. Yeah, you do that, and I'll tell you something now. Your skin will be flawless. Liam R97, like you, Gunnar, Jez, Claude, Kenny Ken, and others who've seen Arsenal great and still regard them at a high standard, but yous are seen as negative for wanting the best. Yeah, of course we are. Of course we are, mate. Do you know what the funny thing is, though, Liam? Right, the people who call us negative. Some of these people, and I'm not going to name because I'm not a bastard like that, right? I'm not. Yeah. But some of the, not all of them, but some of them I've spoken to off camera, yeah? And they say exactly what we're saying. I'm telling you now. Ask Lee this. Lee will tell you, yeah? Lee, and Kenny will tell you, right? You speak to them. When that camera's not rolling, right, they're with you. They agree with you, yeah? When that camera's on and it's rolling, different story. Different. I'm telling you now. It still amazes me now. I just think, how can you do that? Like, how can you? But yeah, I'm telling you, it's, you know, it's a shame. But luckily for them, they know I'm old school, right? So, you know, they know I'm not a grass, so I'll never do that. But I'm telling you now, it's more common than you think. Believe me, there's a lot of them out there. Mosley, big up yourself, mate. Been saying for years, midfield is the biggest issue. Now everyone sees how lightweight we are. Yep, exactly. Do you know what? We said that before, though, didn't we? You know, Arsenal, we need surgery big time. Yeah, big time. And for me, the midfield, for the last few years, the midfield has been worse than the defence. The midfield needs work done to it ASAP, rather than the defence. The defence has always been weak. But for me, when I see, especially last season, the way we were losing games where they were just cutting through our midfield like a knife through butter, I just thought to myself, do you know what? That requires surgery and it needs it now. Yeah. And I still think that now to this day. Yeah. I don't care what anyone says. Partey has not done the business since he's been here. I don't care what anyone says. He's not. Right? He's not. He's had a few decent games here and there. For what we thought we were getting, I thought he was going to come in and he was going to be like a magalhaes when he was at Chelsea. Yeah, that first season Essien had, he was an absolute beast. Monster. Ran that midfield, yeah? And I look at Partey and I thought that was what we were going to get. Something similar like that, you know, to have that influence over games. He's not been that player. I don't get it. I don't get it. So Diesel unfortunately got to go up early in the morning. Good to see you have on here, and I hope that it grows. Look forward to next time. Take care, mate, and to everyone. Good to see familiar faces. Tone, thank you very much, mate. I know it's late. Apologies. I know we've all got work in the morning, so I am going to wrap it up now. But Tone, mate, your support has been unwavering. Thank you very much, bruv. You know it's always appreciated. And I will see you very, very soon. We've also got the Cop Council. Big up, Connor. Hope you're good, mate. Evening, mate. Good luck with the new channel. Thank you, mate. Bless. Liverpool fan. Don't hold that against him. And can people go and give him a follow as well? Really nice guy and knows his stuff. Hope you're good, mate. And Happy New Year to you. Ronaldo and Messi never played in Europa League, but good seeing Barca in it. Exactly. Steve, I enjoyed seeing Lee Gunner, Kenny Kennan, Stan the man on this channel, and also Glenn. Yeah, listen, so guys, right, look, I've had good, yeah, I've spoken with all of them really. Had a good chat with Lee. Obviously, we speak all the time. Yeah, and obviously we'll try. Lee's very, very busy, but obviously, you know, we'll try at some point to get him on. I only really want people with sense to come on this channel, to be honest with you. But look, you know, I say that in jest. Terence will be coming on. So just to prove we've not fallen out. Yeah, he will be coming on very soon, as soon as he gets a bit of time in his schedule. I've spoken with Glenn. Big up to Glenn as well. My American friend Glenn will be coming on. I know Glenn's got his own channel as well, so please go and follow him on that. But I love collabing with him as well. So yeah, he's going to be coming on. And Stan the man as well. Love Stan to bits. Stan's a real one. Listen, they're all real ones. All those guys I've just mentioned, they're proper people, right? They're proper people. You know, they don't turn on you. You know, do you know what I mean? Always message you, ask how you are, ask about the family, things. I love things like that. I love people like that. And I'll be trying to get all those guys on. And Jez as well. I love Jez to bits. Everyone knows how much I love Jez. So yeah, always got on with Jez as well. And yeah, I'll be getting all of them on very, very shortly. Listen, as you guys know, I'm not the most tech savvy, so I am still trying to learn. Listen, I need to get to right, was it someone was telling me? I need to get to 1,000 subs very quick, yeah? So if you guys could spread the word, I'd really appreciate it. And all spread it on all your social media platforms as well. I need to sort out mods. Can I still do that even if I've got 100 subs? I'm sure I can do that. I don't know. I'll have to find out. But yeah, so yeah, I'll be sorting that out soon. I've not seen one wrong un in this chat tonight. It's been brilliant. I thought I was going to get loads because it's me, you know. So, but no, actually, everyone's been really nice. Wow, thank you very much. But no, guys, look, all joking aside, really appreciate the support. I really, really do. And yeah, it's. I hope to carry on. Steve, I think I see your comment earlier on. I will be doing certain live streams. I'm not going to be doing in terms of the watch-alongs. I'm not a lover of the watch-alongs, but if I'm honest, yeah, because my commentary is just nowhere near as good as Terence's. So I feel like I'm doing a bit of a disservice. But yeah, dependent on the game, if I can, I will. But every man and his dog is doing watch-alongs. So do you know what I'm saying? But if you guys want it, then yeah, no, I'm doing it. If I don't do it, I'll probably do a stream straight after the game and give you my thoughts on it and maybe player ratings and stuff like that. There's loads of things I want to do. I want to talk about relationships. I want to talk about mental health. I want to talk about birds. I want to talk about everything. Proper lad stuff as well. Yeah, so, and I want to get some ladies on here as well, right? We've got some really good, people I know anyway, girls I know who are big Arsenal fans, and they've put a lot of us guys to shame with their knowledge as well. So, yeah, listen, I've never been one for sexism or anything like that. You know, live and let live. Everyone's got a voice, man or woman. And I do think women in football get a very hard time. No need for it. I see so many nasty comments on Twitter. It's for me, it's uncalled for. All because a woman's putting in an opinion about the game or about Mikel Arteta or whatever it is. And because she's a woman, bang. What do you know? You're a bird. What do you know? You're a woman. What do you... No. Sod all that. So, yeah. There's loads of stuff I want to do. Have you seen the new Spider-Man? I haven't, mate. I haven't. I'll tell you what I did see the other night. Yeah, I'm glad you asked this, Liam, because you know I'm a TV buff, yeah? So the other night I watched... do you know what? I love my films, guys, but I've been into series lately. Stay Close. I've completed that. That was really good. I enjoyed that. A lot of twists in that. I love it. The twist at the end I did not see coming. So Stay Close, it's called. It's on Netflix. I watched that. Fantastic. Thank you, Steve. Fantastic live stream. It's nice to be back. I've missed it. It's been a while, hasn't it? What else we got? So yeah, Stay Close. What else did I see? I saw Ghostbusters Afterlife. That was okay. I thought it'd be a lot better than what it was, if I'm honest with you. I was actually looking forward to watching that, but yeah, it was all right. You know, sometimes I think, you know what it is? When you got a classic, sometimes you just need to leave the classic alone. Just leave it alone, man. You're never going to top what it was. Thank you, Craig. Big up yourself, bruv. Nice one. Diesel, great to see you back. Thank you very much. Did Arteta knock up Terence? Do you know what? Last time I see him, he's got a bit of a bump, you know, so it wouldn't surprise me. And Mikel doesn't seem the type to me to bag up. So, yeah, he probably is, mate. Louis, big up yourself. Diesel, I'm here. Come on. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Let me know if I can help you. Yep, I will. I don't, mate. I'll hit you up very soon. I promise you. Very soon. Love having you back, Diesel. You and the chat are amazing as always. Nice. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. Nice to be back with you all. Lovely. 35 likes as well. Come on. That's what I saw. Matrix. Do you know what? DJ Crane, again, Happy New Year to you, bruv. Big up yourself. I've got to be honest with you. I didn't think it was all that. I didn't. I didn't. I watched it and I thought the fight scenes weren't as good as the ones in previous films. It was an okay film. I didn't think it was as good. I was expecting it to be amazing. I didn't think it was. Let me know your thoughts. I might be wrong. Now we all watch things like differently, don't we? But I'd definitely recommend stay close. Afterlife, the third series is coming out next week on Netflix, and for me, I've got to be honest, that's one of the best TV series I've ever seen. I rate it that highly. I thought Afterlife was absolutely brilliant. Ricky Gervais, I'm a big fan of his anyway, and I'll tell you something. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. The first series, when I first watched it, someone told me about it, and I thought, they said, "Oh, it's got everything. It's funny. It's sad. It's every emotion you can imagine. It's all packed into this series." I thought, it's Ricky Gervais. I'll watch it because I do like him. I'll tell you something. I watched the first episode and I thought, oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I was gripped. I completed it in one night. And then I watched the second season when it came out, and it just got better. I didn't think you could top the first one. It got better. And I just thought every character is pivotal in that. It's absolutely, guys, watch Afterlife, please. I'm telling you, you will cry, you will laugh, you will smile, you will frown. Everything you can imagine. I'm telling you now, it's in it. It's in it. Footy chats, big up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Happy New Year. Randy, my guy, you got to watch Manifest. Tripod, eh? My nickname. You didn't forget it. Good man. Manifest. Oh, is that that's with the aeroplane, isn't it? I think I've read about that. Oh, I'll watch it. I'll give it a try. Diesel, the new Spider-Man was the best movie I've ever watched. If you are a Marvel fan, you need to watch 12 out of 10. Brilliant. Yeah, because I do want to see that. Is it Far From Home, innit? I'm sure that's what it's called. I do want to see that. 39 likes for how many people are watching. I'll take that. That's really good. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Louis, yeah, I'll get in touch with you, bruv. Trust me, I'll get in touch with you. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. God, you guys, man, you're all real ones. I love you. We all do have a voice. Good live stream. All the best with the channel this year. We'll be watching Diesel Arteta out. Thank you, Mark. Lovely words, mate. Thank you very much. Nice one. Thank you. This is Luca's life. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well, Luca. Hope you're good, mate. Diesel, would you take Andre Silva? No, I want better. I want better. We do need a striker, though, man. Aubameyang, he needs to be sold ASAP. I'm on about in this upcoming transfer window. He's got to go. I don't know how. He won't, because he's on that much money. No one in their right mind is going to pay it. Even paying half of it, you're still looking at 150 grand a week in your tops. It ain't worth that. Unfortunately, I think we got another Mesut Ozil situation with him. I think we're stuck with him. He hasn't got to go. Let's be real. Would you? If you want all that money, would you go? You know, so I don't know how Arsenal are going to do it. They've got to get him out. Got to get him out. Because I personally think he's one of the poison ones in that dressing room. I really do. But yeah, good luck on the channel, man. All the best. Thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I will try my best. I can't promise, but I will try. Niall Kane, big up yourself. Diesel, would you take Vlahovic? That's the one that we're linked with. Serbian striker who plays in Italy. Do you know what? From what I've seen of him, he looks good, you know. Would I take him? Depends on how much it is, mate. Is it worth the punt? Yeah. It's an hard one, isn't it? It's an hard one because I've seen strikers who smash it in other leagues abroad, and they come here. It's just an unforgiving league, this, isn't it? It's you just you know what it is. You just can't tell. I've seen top strikers come here, and in your mind, you think to yourself, he's guaranteed to smash it here. And then they get here and they're just like, they can't keep up with the pace of the game. It's just every match is a battle. It's not like in other leagues where, you know, you get 4 or 5 hard games a season. All the rest are easy. You know, every game here is a battle. Anyone can beat anyone in this league, you know. It's very physical. It's a lot of hard running. It's, you know, some of these players, you know, they like the old summers, you know, over abroad, you know, the sunshine. You don't really get that here. Do you know what I'm saying? This is proper British weather, man. I don't know. It's a punt. You have to take it. The one thing I do know is better than what we've got. So I suppose, yeah, you'd have to, wouldn't you? You'd have to. Will he come? I don't think so. I don't think he will come. But nketiah is not the answer. Aubameyang's definitely not the answer. Lacazette works hard. Will he get you 15, 20 goals a season? No. So yeah, listen, we need a banger up front. We do. You know, I don't know who it's going to be, but that's why we got scouts in the first place. That's their job to identify these players. Yeah, not go off that stat pad crap. Actually go and scout these players. Watch them. Yeah. We need a big man up top, as we don't have any type of plan B. Always stuck doing the same thing. Do you know what? Which is why I always used to say, yeah, I rated Giroud. I did. A lot of Arsenal fans never liked Giroud. Never rated him. I'm not saying he was a proper bowler, but for what he did, for what his job was, I thought he did well. To have scored the amount of goals he scored in a team that was so not catered for him, you've got to give the man props for that. I'm sorry. You do. You do. You know, I've always liked Giroud. I'm telling you. Yeah, he weren't brilliant, but I tell you, for what he was good at, yeah, and he scored a lot of goals for us as well. I've seen certain players idolised by a lot of these fans, and yet they didn't get anywhere near the amount of goals he got. So, boy, there you go. Diesel, big up. Love your channel, man. Love your content with Kenny Ken and Claude Bounsters. Keep up amazing content. You're more than welcome to come on my channel in the future. This is Lucas Live. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. Mosley, Giroud, miss him. Yeah, I'm telling you. Telling you. I liked him. I really did like him. And he didn't want to go. He likes playing for the Arsenal. You could tell. Guys, listen, I'm going to go because I'm starving hungry, right? And obviously, it's getting late and I want to watch this manifest thing if I can. So yeah, I'm going to call it a night. But listen, my first live stream on the brand new channel, I thought it went really well. I told everyone I was going live literally 20 minutes before I went live. So to have got, I think 35 people at this time of night as well, and to get 100 subs in less than 24 hours. Oh my God, it's the stuff of dreams, isn't it? Like, honestly, you blow me away. I love yous. Love yous. DJ Crane, banger up front that bangs like Diesel bangs birds. We would win the title by a mile. Come on. Do you know what? If it weren't so late, I'd be on the phone texting, doing a bit of work, because obviously I'm on a bit of a randy one tonight. But anyway, it is what it is. That's what Rita's for. Hi. No, I'm joking. So yeah, Randy, Diesel, when we get into Super Chat, it's straight time. And when will you adopt me? Mate, listen, Randy, I've got a job for you and your partner in crime. And that is the same job that you did before. Yeah? Recruit. I need recruitment. Yeah? So come on, I need to get to 1,000. So that's your job and your partner in crime as well. Yeah? And you know who I'm on about. Your twin. So yeah, listen, do that for us. That's your job. Would you offer Wilshere something? No chance. No chance. No. Listen, I judge it like this. He was at West Ham. Yeah, he was at West Ham, a team who were at the time were struggling, desperately needed midfielders. They were so lightweight in midfield. They let Wilshere go. A team who was in desperate need of midfielders, yeah, and had a lightweight midfield, let Wilshere go. That tells its own story. So, no, if he's not good enough for West Ham, he's not good enough for us. Simple as that. 107 subscribers. Come on, it's even better. Look at that. Brilliant. Let's get these 1,000 subs by the end of the month. Listen, if we do it, great. Listen, look, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, right? I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you guys in the chat have got your own channels, yeah? Anyone who's watching this, a lot of you guys have got your own channel. You know, anyone who's got a YouTube channel, the name of the game is to get it bigger, to increase it and try and get as many subs as you can, yeah? I'm no different, right? I want to grow this. But listen, if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it bangs, great. If it doesn't, oh well. It's my channel. It's mine. It's something I'm in control of. It's what I've always wanted, yeah? And it's on me then, isn't it? It's either sink or swim, yeah? I enjoy doing this. I'm never going to do this full time. It's not what I'm doing it for. I like the job I do. But I've always wanted to sort of have a platform where I could just talk to you guys and have a laugh. I'm at home tonight on my own. Yeah. I'm only going to be laying in bed watching telly. So if I can, for an hour, jump on here and have a chat and have a bit of banter with you guys, have a bit of a laugh, talk about the Arsenal, and talk about anything, birds, whatever, then do you know what? Why not? Why not? Do you know what I'm saying? It's, it's been a good stream. We've had a right good laugh. We've had a bit of banter. We've spoken serious. And it's a bit of everything, yeah? And that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I'm not asking for much. So if it grows, brilliant. If it doesn't, oh well, yeah? And I've got to say this as well. I wasn't going to, but sod it, I'm going to say it. Yeah, for all those, some of the comments I got, listen, I was on a channel that had 34,000 subs, right? I've left that to do this, where I'm starting from scratch. I'm starting from the bottom, working my way up. So if I really was that way inclined, wouldn't I have stayed where I was? No, I'm here. It was never about that for me. It was never about that. Yeah. This, we can do what we want. And this isn't just my channel. I said it before. This is as something that we grow together. Yeah. And it's no surprise that my first ever live stream, and when I look in the chat, it's the same people. Yeah. Steve RFC 97, Liam R 97. Sorry, Steve RFC 7, Liam R 97. We've got Niall Kane, DJ Crane, AJ Byatt, Tony Blackwell, Randy Viper, Mosley. The same guys who've watched us consistently for the last 2 years, and you've come over here, and I'm telling you, you don't get better than that. You don't get better than that. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. That's what you call loyalty. And you know what? For that, I'm grateful, man. So you know what? Whether it grows or not, it doesn't matter. What I've got here, it's enough. Brilliant. But yeah, we need to grow it though, right? So yeah. No, I'm joking. Right, I'm going. AJ Byatt, 41 likes. Thank you very much, guys. If I can, I'm going to try and do one tomorrow. In fact, I should be probably a bit earlier, so 9 o'clock. So turn your notifications on, and yeah, we'll do this again. Yeah, because I've actually enjoyed it. It's been all right, but I don't need to munch. I'm starving. I'm wasting away, as you can tell. So yeah, this was tight at the start of the stream. Now look, it's baggy as anything. So yeah, guys, later on, and I wish you well. Thank you very much for watching. Diesel's out. Later. Love ya. Oh, I'll take her out, by the way.